Hi guys, sorry for the blurry video. I have no idea what I do sometimes to make, or if the video's blurry, or even if it has anything to do with me. Sorry about this. I can see it's blurry, but I just want to discuss something as I learn about music and also myself and as a musician and things. I'd like to talk something I realized today. A few things. Let's talk for a second, if that's okay. Cool. Thank you. Um, um, I thought of something, and I thought of the guitar players that span the gamut of greatness, as far as impact in rock, and also greatness as far as technical ability, and in my own progress in assimilating those artists. And I thought about it, and I grouped it into three, and I think I finally assimilated one of them today. And I'd like to discuss how I feel, and you're free to disagree, of course. But here it is to me. Okay, things come in threes a lot in life, and I'm going to mention three guitar players, but they symbolize a section and a portion of rock greatness and players within that group. And I'd like to bring out what I think the three main players are, and how I feel about them, and bring out the one that I assimilated today. And it was hard, but I did. I think the three players that define the spectrum, and just for me, are and there's players that within each category that each of the three represent, of course. But I think it's Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, and for some reason, I'm calling the third one Steve Vai. Um, and let me explain. Let me say what I think of those. I'm calling Jimi Hendrix number one. It doesn't, better for or worse, but number one Jimi Hendrix, number two Eddie Van Halen, and number three Steve Vai. As far as greatness in influence, I'm going to say Hendrix was one, then Van Halen, and then Vai. As far as cultural significance in rock, but inverted as far as technique. Steve Vai has the best technique. Eddie Van Halen has the second best technique, and Jimi Hendrix has the third best technique. So they're inverted. And then within each category, there are other guitarists. Within Jimi Hendrix, that includes your Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Pete Townsend, um, Jimmy Page, even. Um, uh, uh, Missing anybody? And all that ilk. And then within Van Halen, that includes the Randy Rhoads, um, Richie Blackmore, maybe, yeah, or maybe I'd say Richie Blackmore, um, like your Vivian Campbell, um, who else? Adrian Vandenberg, maybe. Like just mid-level shredders. George Lynch, um, Dave Martini, players of that. And then Steve Vai represents, you, of course, your Yngwie Malmsteen, but I put Vai as the figurehead, not Malmsteen. Um, Even Malmsteen, Vinnie Moore, Tony McAlpine, Greg Howe, Richie Kotzen, even Jason Becker. Somebody say he's greater than Vai, but I'm not saying that. Um, uh, just shredders. What did I say? Paul Gilbert, of course. And that's how I see. That's the three categories to me. And what I did today, I meditate a lot when I walk, and I finally got my head around the Vai area. I finally got my head around Steve Vai today. It wasn't easy. It was after I walked out of Guitar Center, and I thought, oh, I think I've assimilated Steve Vai. One of the three categories. So, and then that's information I hope you guys enjoy. Um, Maybe even learn something from, but it's my opinion, so that's not like science or anything. Um, and then I want to bring up one more statement I'm learning about myself. I'm starting to realize that I am an artist, and that's a little bit of a transition, because I have tended to think of myself as a guitar player and a shredder and this and that. But I'm gonna be drop dead honest with you guys, because that's a shirtless guy. A lot of times the short videos I do in the morning, they are a good attempts at playing, and I'm playing well in my book, and putting energy into it. but really, they're really to be dreadfully honest, I get up and I think, well, I haven't played in a few hours. Let me practice and warm up and maybe even work on some technique. But as I do that, I film it on YouTube and it becomes my shorts. But it's not my art. It's not my soul. It's not my heart. It's warming up my hands, practicing some techniques, some theories, scales, this and that. And I dress in whatever I feel comfortable in, think I look good in, or what I'm even wearing, if that I feel like whether I'm warm or hot or this or that. Sometimes if I'm cold in the mornings, I keep my jammies on because they're warmer than shorts. Sometimes I wear my shorts because that's really what I like to wear, and I think they look good on me, so I wear those. Sometimes I don't wear a shirt at all. Sometimes I wear a shirt open. Sometimes I wear my dad's dog tags. But then again, sometimes when I'm healing like this thing, I don't wear. But I wear them during my walk. But right now, I'm not outside walking, so I'm not going to wear the dog tags when I might be going to bed in a few hours. So I'm learning that the core of my channel is my art, which is the songs that no matter it or not that I work on, the songs I write and play and sing, and then the moderator works on and makes videos to that. That's my art. That's here. Did you hear that noise? Just like that. That was a Coke can bottle doing this. Synchronicity, right? The shredding in the morning. You laugh at me all you want, haters, if you're out there, but I'm practicing and warming up for the day and just putting it on YouTube. It's not like this is what I think great art is. I do but on the other hand, if practicing wasn't important and playing great wasn't important, I wouldn't even practice and I wouldn't even care. So that I'm not at that extreme either. I'm not gonna not do my shorts and just let my technique go to crap. But the technique and the shorts is not the essence of my channel or even my identity in my heart and what I feel like I really am at my core. I'm an artist. I write songs and play them, and I shred solos on the songs I write. But it's not. It's a mistake even for me to think that to take my shorts in the morning. I mean the short videos I do, not the shorts I that seriously. It's not like I'm trying to show my heart and my core and my essence. I'm basically warming up and letting you guys see it and making a product out of it. So all the haters, it kind of rubs off, it kind of goes off my back like a duck, because I'm not taking the shorts as seriously as I think the haters either take them themselves or that they think I do. I don't take them that seriously, and if the haters want to make it their career to put them down, that they're taking them more seriously than I do as well. I love you guys. Peace, rock and roll. Have a great rest of your night.